All right, guys, welcome back to the Panic Brothers. We're discussing SNES, the Super Nintendo, and everything the Super Nintendo brought to Nintendo Switch. This is probably the best news I've had in a long while when it comes to Switch Online, because I don't know why I had Switch Online on, honest to God. But then they
you don't even
announced,
play Smash Online, dog. Why do you have it?
I mean, I do, but not enough to really justify, and to me, I think you're in agreement with me. Like, NES games are cool, but
yeah, I wasn't too hyped about it, honestly.
yeah. But now with SNES Online, it's like, oh, finally we got something good for once.
No, yeah.
Damn, this is a good lineup. This is a really good lineup for the Switch Online. What are your favorite games, Simon? I want to know.
So in my opinion, the games that are on SNES Online already hold my favorite games. And I think, like, if anyone knows me, you know my favorite game of all time for SNES is definitely Link to the Past. I think that game, dude, it is the
really
best.
Wow, I had no idea.
Shut your mouth. That game is a classic. I know you never played it.
No, I did. Whoa, that's an accusation.
No, but you never completed it.
I never completed it. Yeah, you're right.
Exactly. Put your mouth, sit down. All right, so okay. It's a fantastic game. I feel like it's the peak of 2D adventure scrollers, like the ones that Nintendo focused on back in the day. It's the peak of that. And I know, like, now, Zelda, Mario focus on 3D. I think Link to the Past was the epitome of what is a good 2D adventure game. And it never loses its touch. I can play it to this day with no new graphics or anything like that, and it still feels really, really solid and good. I think it's a phenomenal game, and if you have not played it, you should really pick it up because it's just way too good to pass up. It's so long too. It's not like a short game either. It's a pretty long game.
Yeah. That's what I love. These are all like the NES when they originally came out. Like, those games were worth quite a penny, and but those are games that you can kind of beat for the most part. Like, obviously not Legend of Zelda, but those are games you can kind of just go through in one sitting, really.
Yeah,
for the most part. These games, like these SNES games, these are packed. Aren't just any games. These are real full-fledged games here that they gave us on top of our already paid for subscription. Like, I feel like I just got 20 extra video games.
No, yeah, 100%. And it's wild to me too, because we are getting this for free when people spent like $60 on these back in the day. That's really wild to me, dude.
Not just that, but like,
is it Super Metroid and we just got it for free?
Exactly. Well, and not just that, but also like the Virtual Console, like we talked about it already.
Yeah.
But dude, like, Virtual Console, these games are worth $5 a pop. So, like, I think so, right? It was like $5 or $6.
I think it was like 5 to like 10 at most, but I don't think I ever saw 10 actually. I think it was around that range.
Yeah, so like, imagine, like, if you were trying to get all these games on the Nintendo Wii, it was gonna cost you like around $100.
Oh no, yeah. And now it's just
now it's like, $20 a year, let's go. And
the thing is, it's games I didn't even want. Like, I didn't want Super Soccer, but now I'm gonna play it. I didn't want Brawl Brothers, but now I'm gonna play it. I didn't want Joe and Mac 2, Lost in the Tropics, but I'm gonna play it.
Yeah, because I have it. Like, so why not? I finally freaking played Super Ghouls and Ghosts for the first time the other day.
Ooh, and you never played it before?
I quit playing it in 5 minutes.
So hard. It's so hard.
Now I know. I'm not even gonna try to attempt it. I don't want to. I'm good. I'm really excited to play Breath of Fire. I'm surprised that was on the lineup.
Yeah, same, honestly.
Such a critically acclaimed RPG, and I've always heard about it, but never got the chance to play it, and now I do. So I'm really excited about that.
No, yeah, definitely.
And I have a hot take. I don't know if it is a hot take, but I'm not sure who's gonna agree with me or not. F-Zero is so much more fun than Mario Kart.
Oh, dude. I just want to mention real quick that F-Zero hasn't had an installment in years. And the latest release is the original F-Zero for SNES Online. That's so disrespectful. But regardless, no, I completely agree with you. I have people online who claim that Super Mario Kart is one of the top 5 SNES games, and I honestly cannot agree. Because Super Mario Kart is cool. It defined, the racing genre for Mario.
It defined like one of the biggest like gaming like. Dude, Mario Kart is amazing. It's
Oh no, yeah. But Super Mario Kart on the SNES controls like doo-doo. It is the worst controls ever, bro. Yes. I cannot play a game for the life of me. F-Zero is so much more solid in controls.
But then again, like, so I'm pretty sure you know this, but like the reason why like F-Zero isn't multiplayer is because of how fast it is, and the SNES couldn't handle doing multiplayer for a game that fast, which is why Mario Kart is a lot slower. Yeah. So because they really wanted to emphasize that multiplayer for Mario Kart, which I think in the end helped make it succeed.
While F-Zero failed.
Yeah, Super Mario Kart is like I feel like became popular because of the multiplayer aspect and that couch co-op. Not co-op, but you know what I mean. Like that couch gameplay, like having your brother play with you. But F-Zero didn't have that. But F-Zero is so much more fun. I
love this so much more. I'm literally, as we're talking, playing a practice round right now.
Yeah, it's so much better.
It's so much more smooth. Even to this day, like, it feels pretty good to make a turn. But meanwhile, in Super Mario Kart, I try to drift and I just bang my freaking car into the walls constantly, bro.
Oh, dude, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've played it before, but I finally was able to play Star Fox.
Okay, so I actually have Star Fox in my top 5. I think it is a classic. It was my first SNES game I ever played. And I think
Really?
Yes, it was my first ever one I played. I know it's kind of crazy to say. And I know not FX, Star Fox and Stunt Race, I know they use like this FX thing. And I think that's why like Star Fox has like a weird 3D effect to it that like isn't really 3D, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, but it amazes me. When I first booted up Star Fox, I was just like, dude, like, the fact that they were able to achieve this on the SNES is wild. Like, I know the graphics are obviously, like, yes, it's kind of bad. But if you just understand, though, that, like, they were able to achieve this on a system that really shouldn't have been able to achieve this.
Not at all. That's what I'm saying. I think that FX, whatever that FX thing is, I think that's what caused it to do this. Because Stunt Race has the same effect, too. And I remember the first time playing an SNES game was this. And I thought, holy crap, how is this in 3D? And the whole plane, like it wasn't an XY plane. I'm moving the plane freely through an open 3D space. That shit blew my mind, dude. Like, that became like my favorite game as a kid. And to this day, I still think it's a top 5 SNES game because it did so much that other games were not doing on that console.
I agree. I don't know if I agree with top 5, but it's remarkable in what they were able to do with it. It's just insane.
I know you got Super Mario World instead on your top 5.
Dude, yeah. I really loved, like, so the only game that I ever played on NES Online, like whenever I was bored with everything else, I'll just go on NES Online and just play Mario Brothers or Mario Brothers 3. Like, I think my favorite thing about Mario on these types of like applications like NES and SNES Online is that I'm able to do a quick level, like a real quick level whenever I want to.
That's true, yeah. I feel that.
And same thing with Yoshi's Island. Like if I just want to like quickly play a level and then like I don't know, move on to with my day or whatever, like I could just go on that and it's fun. It's amazing. The music's wonderful. The graphics are beautiful still to this day. Dude, it's amazing. These games are just there's a reason why these games are top 5 on SNES, and there's a reason why like these games are still in the consideration for like best game of all time. Like same thing with Link to the Past, like and Super Metroid too for that fact.
Yeah,
you have some considerations for its best game of all time in the starting lineup with the SNES Online. It's crazy.
You wanna know how bad the Wii U was, dude? The Wii U was so bad. I only had like 4 games on it, and one of them was Super Mario World. that shows you how good Super Mario World was and how bad the Wii U was. This game is gonna be an all-time classic. Like I always see myself coming back to it. But you're gonna think I'm stupid for saying this, but I believe that Yoshi's Island was superior to Super Mario World. I
don't think it's stupid. I think it's a logic. I think
really?
I don't know if I agree with it, but I think it's I don't know. I think it's a point that could be made. Like,
I think you have logic for thinking that. Yes,
you can make you can draw a conclusion for either point. You can either say Super Mario World is better and Yoshi's Island is better, and I won't disagree with you for any point.
Yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
get
Like,
that. I feel like because
they're both amazing
I
games.
love Super Mario World a lot, but there's something about the style of Yoshi's Island that I've never gotten over ever since a kid. It's so like if you have a bad day and you play Yoshi's Island or Super Mario World really, but Yoshi's Island I love a lot more for the aesthetic. When you put in Yoshi's Island and you see that cloudy kid coloring book kind of aesthetic,
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
nice. Like you can't stay mad playing that. It's such a nice relieving game.
I love how they were able to give Yoshi a really nice personality in Yoshi's Island compared to Super Mario World. Like whenever you get Yoshi in Mario World, like Yoshi is just there. I don't know, like you control him, yeah, but like it's just I feel like his final personality, his final design wasn't really complete until Yoshi's Island.
Oh no, yeah.
Like it's beautiful. Like
you can even tell.
I
Like,
love
look
it.
at Super Mario World and look at Yoshi's Island cover art. Super Mario World, Yoshi looks freaking weird. He's like a little bigger and like longer neck. He looks a little fatter too. But then Yoshi's Island, you finally have that
100%.
solidified. This is what Yoshi looks like. He really becomes a defining character at that moment.
100%.
Yeah, I
100%.
love
Wait, so what are games that you feel like should or need to be on the SNES coming up?
It's hard for me to say right now because honestly, like my top 5 is Link to the Past, Yoshi's Island, Super Metroid, Super Mario World, Star Fox, right? And all those games are already on SNES Online. If I had to pick, I'd probably say you need to add Donkey Kong Country because that game is absolute flames. I don't know why it's not on here, honestly. That game, I honestly think you should put in Star Fox 2 because Star Fox,
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Star Fox 2 is pretty fire too. Earthbound needs to be on there. Super Mario RPG because everyone loves that game. And my personal favorite, I think a lot of people, would agree with me on this one too, but some people I think really wouldn't like blink twice if it came on, is Mega Man X. Mega Man X is such
that's not gonna happen.
but it's such a good game, bro. It needs to get on the SNES Online.
It's not gonna happen, dude.
Shut up. I know.
Dude, Capcom.
I know it won't, but it's such a good game.
But it has Capcom has the Mega Man X collection for sale on the Switch. Why would they give the game for free when they're trying to push it?
But I want it for free. I don't want to pay for it.
Oh, okay. You're bugging. Not happening. Every other game.
I forgot Chrono Trigger too. Chrono Trigger's very solid.
You see, so like for that game, it's also I was gonna bring that up. Chrono Trigger. I feel like Square Enix has been kind of making a push to make all of their games like for sale, like individually. However, Chrono Trigger has always been the one game that for some reason they don't do that for. Like they do it for Final Fantasy, they do it for Kingdom Hearts, they do it for why am I blanking on another series? Dragon Quest. They do it for Dragon Quest, but Chrono Trigger just barely ever gets that love.
Yeah, I know. They kind of like. It seems like they kind of just want to forget about it.
I don't know why.
Yeah, I know. It's like one of the best-selling SNES games of all time, and they just don't want to even like address it.
If I feel like that's the one SNES game that's owned by Square Enix that I truly think could make it to SNES Online. If it does, if that game, Donkey Kong Country 1 through 3, Super Mario RPG, Star Fox 2, Earthbound, and if Earthbound can make it, if those games can make it, this SNES Online, yeah, I really don't need anything else. Because everything else is most likely not gonna happen, but it's because it's third party and they want to release it through like external means. Like I know we have third party games on this list, but think about it. Who's gonna freaking buy Joe and Mac 2 Lost in the Tropics? They have to. The only way they can live is on SNES Online. And you know what sucks is that the SNES also has a ton of really amazing licensed games that we're never gonna see. Yeah, too. Like Ninja Turtles and even freaking Power Rangers has an amazing SNES game. So that's not gonna happen because it's licensed.
No, yeah, damn, dude. Honestly, just thinking about it, like the SNES was such a good freaking time to be alive, bro.
Yeah,
this was such a solid console. Like NES put Nintendo on the map, yes. But if you were still like thinking that video games were for nerds or you were not about video games, the SNES won you over. It had to win you over.
Dude, it's wonderful. It's a wonderful freaking. Love it.
If you're listening to this podcast and you're very young and you've never ever picked up an SNES game, just appreciate the past real quick and pick up a game. I promise you. I
appreciate the past, you nerd, you loser.
You freaking imbecile. Nah, but straight up, I'm telling you, you can appreciate so much. I know these games look really outdated, but they're a lot of freaking fun. I'm telling you. God, it's such a good console.
All right, thank you guys so much for listening. That's the end of the episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe for more content just like this. And until next time, we'll see you.
See ya!
What?